Well, several Applebee's locations across the metro have abruptly closed their doors, filing for bankruptcy. Just 2 locations remain open in Kansas City area. This leaves a lot of cooks, servers, and managers wondering where to go from here and if they'll even get their last paycheck. KMBC 9's Morgan Mobley joins us from the Applebee's near East 350 Highway in Raytown. One of the 8 locations now closed. Morgan, you talked with a former employee tonight. What did they tell you?
I did. Shock, confusion, and a lack of communication. That's how a lot of these workers are describing the last couple of days. Some of them woke up to a text saying don't come in. Others showed up to their shift early Wednesday morning to this sign right here and a padlock on the door.
I started at this location in 2012. I started as a host in high school.
This was Dakota Ellicott's first job. Over the last 12 years, he worked his way up from host to general manager of the Olathe location on 135th Street. Last week, he locked up for the last time.
I left here Tuesday night, probably about 10:45. Locked up, walked out, everything was totally fine. And then I know that the general manager of the Metcalf location showed up for his 6 a.m. shift the next morning to find the notice on the door and the padlock.
Shortly after, Ellicott and his coworkers received this text.
That was not first alert, only alert. That was it.
He says business was doing well and there were no signs pointing to closure.
I hired 4 new people on Tuesday, and I don't know how to talk to them. Obviously, I'm hoping that they have found out at this point.
Hundreds of livelihoods now in limbo. Ellicott concerned many of them won't even see their final paycheck.
All of the paper checks are in the building, so they couldn't cash them, and now they don't know when they're going to receive that money. So there are cooks that essentially are now going to be about a month without any form of pay. When they're working 2 to 3 jobs just to be able to go and support their family.
Ellicott says he understands bankruptcy happens. He just wishes there would have been more consideration and better communication.
Personally, I would just like to be able to get my items out sometime this week. Everybody prefers closure, and I think that's going to be a big closure for everybody, just to kind of walk the building, get their stuff, and walk out with the memories.
The president of Applebee's, Tony Moralejo, sent us a statement saying in part, quote, Applebee's restaurants are independently owned and operated by franchisees. The closure of 8 restaurants in the Kansas City market looked to be the result of financial circumstances and decisions made by the franchisee. That franchisee is Apple Central KC LLC. We did reach out to the attorney representing them. We have not heard back. Now, this closure is coming just 1 week before what a lot of people here at Applebee's say is the busiest day at Applebee's all year long. That's actually Veterans Day, where they give out free meals to all veterans. Reporting live, Morgan Mobley, KMBC 9 News.
A lot of people in shock. Morgan, thank you. Ellicott tells us they already purchased thousands of dollars of food for that Veterans Day meal. They also had to cancel several fundraisers scheduled in the community.